about the whole story, except that I persuaded Tom to come back here and wait until you got home.
I see.
Well, I want to thank you for your hospitality and for your kindness. But I'm not going to impose on you any longer.
No.
I'll just...
No, wait. There's no point waiting so long if you're going to leave before we do anything about your situation.
Well, Mr. Lord, it isn't your responsibility. I don't want to ask you to help.
You haven't asked. Meredith volunteered our help, and rightly so. And I intend to carry through.
Tom, don't you see? We can't let you just walk out of here not knowing where you're going to go or what you're going to do.
Well, if you're sure it's not too much of an inconvenience.
No, of course not. No. Let's start at the beginning. You said you found yourself in the park this morning, shortly before you encountered Meredith.
That's right.
And you had no idea of how you got there?
None whatever. My first consciousness was my head hurting. My clothes were rumpled and dusty. Your daughter was kind enough to find a change for me.
I assume you went through your pockets and checked for identification.
Nothing. So there was a label inside my suit, but it was a brand name, not a local store. Other than that, nothing.
Well, I would imagine then that you were mugged. Perhaps knocked unconscious. And that whoever did it took your wallet and everything else that was in your pocket.
Well, they certainly cleaned me out. Even my memory.
Well, at least you know your name. That's a start.
Well, that's just it, Father. Tom Edwards is a name the two of us kind of picked out of a hat.
Oh, I see. Well, you'll stay here with us, of course, until you get your bearings and get your feet on the ground.
No, sir, I couldn't do that. Now, really, I don't feel that I should impose on you.
Oh, no, it's not an imposition. I think the apartment over the garage would be suitable, don't you, my dear?
Oh, yes, I think that'll be fine. I'll tell Felicia to clean it up, get it in shape. Well, who are you calling, Father?
The police. They may have a missing persons report that matches Tom's description. Now, hello. Lieutenant Neal, please. I think it's better to go through somebody we know.
Yeah.
Yes? Oh. Well, will you ask him to call Victor Lord, please? He has our number. Thank you. He's out on an investigation, but they'll have him call us as soon as he returns. Now, I assume if you have any family around here, they would report you missing.
Well, I should think so, but I don't know if I have any family anywhere.
Where do you think he comes from, Father? I mean, by the accent.
The Midwest, perhaps. It's hard to tell flavor.
Say something else, Tom.
I'm a little self-conscious, Sarah. Let's see, 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
Bravo!
I still don't detect any regional flavor.
Now, where did I get that?
That's the Gettysburg Address.
Oh, I know, but if I could remember that, you think I could recall my own name?
Oh, that reminds me. Father, could we put his picture in the paper?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll have a photographer come up. We'll get it in the morning edition. Look, what else?
Oh, Mr. Lord, you've done enough.
Oh, nonsense. Meredith and I both need something to occupy our minds. You see, we've had a little personal crisis in our family.
I've already told him about Vicky, Father.
Well, then you understand why we have to keep busy, so we don't sit around wringing our hands.
Well, I don't know how to thank you, sir.
Oh, you don't need to. Are you in pain, son?
No, it's just, a quick stab back here. I guess your theory was right. I think somebody did conk me.
Father, don't you think we should get a doctor for him?
Well, of course. Now, why didn't I think of that? I'll call our family doctor. Have him drop over.
No, really, I don't want to be
Now,
any
will you
bother.
stop worrying about all the trouble you're putting us to? I'm sure Dr. Craig will be happy to take a look at you. As a matter of fact, you met his fiancée just a little earlier.
I did?
Anna Wallach. She was on her way to have dinner with him and his daughter.
I'd like to leave a message for Dr. Craig, please. Will you ask him to call Victor Lord at his convenience? That's Lord.
to this young man when she was in the park, you know, and when she realized that he was lost, and I mean totally lost, didn't know where he was, who he was, anything, she brought him home.
You mean he didn't even know his own name?
Well, he calls himself Tom Edwards, but they both told me he just pulled that name out of the air.
Wow. Did you ever run across anything like this? I mean, outside of movies and books and stuff.
Oh, yes, of course, honey. Our big city hospitals have cases of this kind quite frequently. No, amnesia is not a storybook thing. Quite a common medical occurrence. And it can be induced by any number of things. Finding the causes, in effect, opening the brain of the person involved, now, that can be difficult. Ah, here we are. This one is for this young lady.
Thank you.
Ginger ale is for that young lady. That one is mine. Thank you. Now, I think a toast is in order.
Very good.
To us, the Craig family, particularly to its newest member, to a bright and happy future for the three of us. Now then, if we're going to be married 2 weeks Thursday, wasn't that the date you set?
That's right.
We have a lot of plans to make.
Oh, boy, I'll say we have. I've got trousseau shopping to do.
Now, before you go ahead and buy any clothes, don't you think we ought to decide where we're going on our honeymoon? What's your pleasure, ma'am? Seashore? The mountains? Perhaps a couple of weeks in Bermuda?
Honeymoon?
Well, yes, dear. I realize that you didn't give us too much time to plan, but...
Oh, I thought...
What is it, honey?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought we'd be going to the cabin by the lake for a couple of weeks.
Oh, well, I'm sure we can manage that for a week or so later in the summer, but first, I think that Anna and I should have a proper honeymoon. You know, I think Bermuda would be just fine. That way I can get in some golf, and we can always find a tennis partner for you.
Well, I can be her tennis partner.
Kathy, honey, this is a honeymoon. It'll be just the two of us. Well, that's the way honeymoons usually are, isn't it? What do you think about Bermuda?
Oh, I think Bermuda would be just fine. Hey, and we can take lots of pictures for Kathy.
Good. Good, then that's all settled. Now, let's see what's good to eat. Do you girls like me to order for you, or do you want to order for yourselves? Oh, let's